This is Aaliyah in Seattle. I am super excited about what I get to share with you. Every single person that I have met that has implemented the system has had phenomenal success. And what's really exciting is it makes it it's easier than anything that I've ever seen before, and it's more effective. And I just think that it is the most brilliant combination. For the first time, I feel like it actually levels the playing field in network marketing so that anybody that has a dream that is willing to put in the time and wants to go for it with the help of this team and the system can actually achieve whatever they're looking for with Synergy and this wonderful system that we have in place. So after I'm done going through this, I am sure that you will see why this is so easy and why I believe that absolutely anybody can do this. This is so simple now that I believe my 7-year-old son could do this business. The reason that we do things this way is because it is scientifically proven that when information is read and heard at the same time, the information is remembered much better and more easily. Furthermore, you can see how simple our concept is and why absolutely anybody can do it. What we will be talking about tonight, information about Synergy Worldwide, an overview of our products, an introduction to the business, and information about our system for success. The vision of the company. Synergy is not just about making money, but also about leaving a legacy to the world. This is our founder on the left here. His name is Dan Higginson. He's our founder and CEO. His dream is to penetrate every country and allow all that will join us to leave their legacy and bless lives. Synergy supports many worldwide charities and has received many awards for its work. The company itself, Synergy Worldwide, was founded in 1999 by Dan Higginson and was actually started in Japan. Synergy Worldwide increased its revenue in 2011 by an incredible 40% to approximately $100 million in annual revenue. Of over 50,000 network marketing companies worldwide, only 37 have ever achieved this level of sales. Our future growth is assured through our parent company, Nature's Sunshine. Nature's Sunshine has been one of the leading manufacturers of health and anti-aging products for over 40 years now. They were actually the very first company to encapsulate an herb. They have a 5A1 credit rating from Dun & Bradstreet, which is the highest credit rating that a company can receive. Nature's Sunshine is a publicly traded company. On the NASDAQ, they had 130% growth from 2009 to 2011. Nature's Sunshine is debt-free with $115 million in cash and assets, and they have won several awards for being the #1 food supplement manufacturer in the world. The truth about nutrition. Many factors affect our health, and the aging process happens fast. Not only are our lives becoming more polluted, the supply of vital nutrients are decreasing rapidly. So now our food contains less and less nutrients. This is because over-farming has depleted the soil of vital nutrients. Mass production techniques increase the use of pesticides and other chemicals, and our fruits and vegetables are harvested while they are still green and immature. So that, on top of the heat-intensive processing, the refining, and the preserving that rob the food of further important nutrients, it's not a good situation. So our solution is Synergy's Vital 3 system. These are the 3 main products that Synergy Worldwide has, and we're going to be exploring each one of these a little bit more. The first one that I'm going to talk about this evening is Mystica. The main ingredient of Mystica is a sensational berry called acai, which grows wild in the Amazon. The acai berry in Mystica's exotic fruit cocktail was introduced in the press as the best new fruit in the world for protection against free radicals. Acai actually has the highest antioxidant value ever recorded in a fruit. Since antioxidants are the sole protection against free radicals, it's very important that we have that. When we don't, free radicals cause inflammation, which is responsible for pain and many other disorders. On the left here, you can see the acai berry along with some of the other ingredients that are used in the Mystica formulation that have been put together to strongly increase the antioxidant power synergistically within the Mystica formulation. According to an independent study, Mystica was proven to reduce free radical damage by an average of 43%. Reducing free radical damage slows down and can even turn back your biological clock. One of the best-known laboratories in the world, Brunswick Laboratories, has clearly demonstrated the exceptional status and antioxidant power of Mystica. Brunswick Laboratories, when they did this study, they actually tested a whole wide range of antioxidant supplements. The 6 that you see below are the top 6 that were tested, because the other ones that they tested rated so poorly that they weren't even worth mentioning. So here you can see the top 6 on the left. The purple bar in these graphs represents Synergies and Mystica. So you can see that it tested way above all of the other things that they tested as far as antioxidant capabilities and how your body utilizes the nutrients that it's being given. Just 1 ounce of Mystica corresponds to approximately 7.5 pounds of fruit as far as its antioxidant capabilities once absorbed within your body. ProArginine Plus is the next product that I'm going to be talking to you about. If you know anything about Synergy Worldwide, you've probably heard about ProArginine Plus because it gets such astounding results, and it is Synergy's flagship product. Science magazine called ProArginine Plus a scientific sensation in medicine. In 1998, the Nobel Prize for Medicine was awarded for the research on the effects of nitric oxide within the body using L-arginine and the importance for the vascular system. Based on this research, Dr. Joe Prendergast, another leading cardiovascular specialist, helped to develop ProArginine Plus. Dr. Joe Prendergast has been using L-arginine protocols with his patients since 1991. He has treated more than 7,000 patients, 80% of which were diabetic. There are now over 200,000 published studies on nitric oxide and L-arginine. You can see those at PubMed.gov. The absence of nitric oxide is actually the cause of heart disease. Nitric oxide is a vital signaling molecule that plays an important role within the blood vessels. Nitric oxide can clean blood vessels and can positively support the regulation of blood pressure. Already at the age of 20, our bodies produce less nitric oxide. This can lead to increased plaque deposits in the vessels and reduce blood flow to the major organs. Not having enough nitric oxide could have a strong negative impact on our health and our biological age. ProArginine Plus, I believe, is the safest and most effective way to create nitric oxide naturally within your body. In this picture here, you can see the cross-section of 2 arteries. The artery on the left is showing you what an artery would look like if it had the proper supply of nitric oxide. It is flexible and the inside of it is smooth. Somebody's blood would be able to move through the vascular system the way that it was supposed to, carrying oxygen and other important nutrients to various areas of their body, whatever was needed at the time. On the right, what you see is a cross-section of a vessel that is lacking nitric oxide. And so when your vascular system is lacking nitric oxide, what happens is your arteries start to become stiff and rigid. The inside of them starts to become sticky, almost like Velcro. And that's when we have plaque deposits that start to stick to the sides of our arteries that build up and over time can have very serious complications to our health and our well-being. The problem and the solution. Cardiovascular disease causes 49% of all of the deaths in the United States right now. And it is the #1 cause of death worldwide. And just so you know, the figures that are coming out, heart disease is not going anywhere. It is on the rise every single year. Nitric oxide is the solution. On the left, you can see a book that was written by Dr. Louis Ignarro. He was one of the Nobel Prize laureates that won the Nobel Prize for Medicine in 1998. His book is titled No More Heart Disease, How Nitric Oxide Can Prevent, Even Reverse, Heart Disease and Strokes. On the right, The Cardiovascular Cure, How to Strengthen Your Self-Defense Against Heart Attack and Stroke. This is another book written about nitric oxide and the great value that it has within your body. It was written by Dr. Cook from Stanford. One of the most prestigious cardiovascular clinics, the High Desert Heart Institute in California, used ProArginine during a clinical study, and they had incredible results for the patients that they tested. These patients were patients that had no other hope. This was their last hope. They were sent to the High Desert Heart Institute to see what they can do. The full detailed results are available. You can see some of the key findings here. A natural product in this industry has never been the subject of a study like this before. This is Synergy's Medical and Scientific Advisory Board. We already talked about Dr. Joe a little bit. Dr. William Keller works at Nature Sunshine, helping formulating a lot of the products. He's an amazingly brilliant man. Dan Austin down at the bottom, and Dr. Siva up in the top right. Those are the two gentlemen that run the High Desert Heart Institute, and they're the ones that are responsible for that landmark clinical study that was done on ProArgi-9 Plus. The last gentleman, Dr. Berger from Germany, he is the #1 L-arginine expert in the world. Nobody has done more research and studies on L-arginine and nitric oxide and the positive benefits within the body than Dr. Berger himself. The last product that I'm going to be talking about this evening is chlorophyll. A Nobel Prize in Chemistry was awarded to the German chemist Richard Willstatter for his studies on chlorophyll. Chlorophyll is the only substance in nature that can store sunlight and so give life to our food. Chlorophyll is virtually identical to hemoglobin, which is vital for the transport of oxygen. Chlorophyll is a rich source of alkaline substances from plant extracts such as barley grass, alfalfa, and peppermint. And just 2 teaspoons of liquid chlorophyll is like over 2 pounds of green leafy vegetables as far as its ability to help the body's pH to remain neutral. So creating an alkaline environment for your body. The human body needs natural green nutrition, but it doesn't get enough. Actually, over 90% of people have an unhealthy pH range. It has been found that in an over-acid state, bacteria, viruses, fungi, and even cancer cells can grow faster. Acidosis is the cause of many diseases. So in order to stay healthy, the body must be in an alkaline condition. Fortunately, chlorophyll is a very powerful alkalinizer that helps raise your body's pH from an acidic level to a neutral or even more beneficial alkaline level. So on the graph below, you can see on the left some foods that we as Americans tend to eat way too much of. We want our body at least neutral, if not alkaline, and so the foods on the right, plus Synergy's chlorophyll, helps raise our body's pH so that we can have long-term health. The product quality assurance. All of Synergy's products are manufactured by Nature's Sunshine, and that to us as a company means an immense amount because of their strict standards. The production process is carried out to good manufacturing practices. They source only the very best ingredients from the world's best plant-growing regions. They actually go way above and beyond organic. The products do not contain any genetically modified ingredients. And all the raw materials are thoroughly tested and do not contain any traces whatsoever of fertilizers, metals, pesticides, dirt, radiation, or just about any other contaminant that you could possibly think of. And just so you know how strict they are about testing for these materials to make sure that they're not in their products, all of the raw materials, when they're first brought in-house, are immediately tested down to parts per trillion for contaminants. That is like 1 drop of water in 20 Olympic-sized swimming pools. Nature's Sunshine is so proud of what they do. Their tagline is, "We don't guess, we test, we guarantee." That way you know that what is in the bottle is fully disclosed on the label of that product, and everything that is listed on that label is actually in the product, which unfortunately isn't a standard within the nutritional supplement industry right now. These guys go way above and beyond what most people are willing to do. They actually spend over $2 million each year on quality testing. They have over 600 unique quality control tests to confirm quality, purity, potency, and safety of all of the products that they manufacture. They have regular vendor audits on site, and any raw ingredients that do not meet their strict standards are sent back to the supplier. Now, of course, the supplier needs to make money, so what normally happens is those suppliers sell those ingredients that weren't up to Nature's Sunshine standards. They sell them to our competitors that have far less standards than we do. Because of these reasons, Nutritional Outlook named Nature's Sunshine as a supplement manufacturer of the year. So let's put this into perspective. Do you realize that almost 50% of the population has cardiovascular disease of some kind, and 25% of the world has high blood pressure? If there were a 50% chance of your plane crashing, would you get on that flight? No, of course you wouldn't. Then why would you take that risk with your cardiovascular system? 1 out of 2, that's like saying it's going to be you or the person that you love most. That's not a risk that I'm willing to take. Doesn't it just make sense to take 4 servings of ProArgi-9 Plus every day? If it doesn't work, you get your money back. There is a 120-day money-back guarantee in North America. a 90-day money-back guarantee, and all the other countries that Synergy is open in and ships products to, people actually get such great results that we have a 51% retention rate. Just so you know, the industry average for a retention rate is less than 17%. So these products go beyond what most products are capable of doing. The reason that we suggest 4 servings of Prolarginine Plus is because the clinical study that was done on Prolarginine that I mentioned earlier, all of the patients were taking 4 servings a day. So our team goal is to help 1 million lives with these products. 1 million lives sounds like a lot, but when you're looking at 50% of the population having heart disease and one average city has 1 million people in it, it's actually a relatively small number, but we have to start somewhere. And this business is truly all about the product. But in order to accomplish our goal of helping 1 million people, we need to have as many people financially secure as possible if we are going to get these products around the world. As a team, if we can help you become financially secure, that is when you can help the most people. So there are 5 key factors for success that must be in place so that you can earn money in this business with long-term security. The first 2 we already talked about: a company that's financially stable and debt-free to ensure future growth, products that are life-changing that the end consumer is going to continue to buy time after time again. The next 3 that I'm going to talk about just briefly, the timing and trends in the market, a compensation plan that creates a win-win situation for everybody that's involved, and a system that everyone can easily follow and duplicate and have success with the help of this team. So the timing and trends, Wall Street Journal said Synergy Worldwide is one of the best direct selling opportunities in the world. Forbes listed Synergy in its top 100 best companies in America. In 2010, the Wall Street Journal ran an article called The Ultimate Social Business Model: Why Now is Prime Time for Direct Selling. It stated that during that year, direct selling companies generated over $125 billion in revenue in 150 countries through more than 75 million men and women who are changing lives and serving others. So obviously, this industry, direct selling, is huge. It's growing rapidly. It's not going anywhere anytime soon. And changing lives and serving others, that is what this business is really all about. In January of 2012, BBC ran a story that headlined, "Direct Selling Defies Recession." So some of the highlights of Synergy's compensation plan: this is how we get paid. There are only 2 teams required, a left team and a right team. Your first step is to sponsor 2 committed leaders in the business. I believe that absolutely anyone can sponsor 2 people with this system and with the help of this team. The ingenious team system that encourages everyone. All team members who are sponsored can be placed in either the left or the right team. The result is that your structure will automatically support the entire team. Everyone works closely together to promote the success of the team. The whole team is highly motivated because you are paid to infinite depth. You will also receive a 100% mega match from every person that you personally sponsor. A plan like this has never existed in this industry until now. So a little bit more about the 100% mega match. This is the most exciting part of the plan because for the first time, you can easily help someone calculate the income they need in a relatively simple way. Plus, this rewards people for working with their people, which is what we're supposed to be doing anyway. So let's say you want to make $2,500 per month. So what you need to do is help 5 people each earn $500 per month on their basic commission. So if you sponsor 5 people that each make $500 on their basic commission, your mega match income will be $2,500 for that month. Let's say you want to make $5,000 per month. You can help the same 5 people each make $1,000 per month. Or let's say you want to make $10,000 a month. Again, you can just help the same 5 people each make $2,000 per month, and so on. So you can see how easily it is to help calculate what you want to make out of this business by simply figuring out how many people are you willing to help and how much money are you willing to help each one of those individuals achieve on a monthly basis. You can figure out how much you can expect to earn on a monthly basis based on how many people you're willing to help. There is no limit to the number of people that you can sponsor into Synergy. The more people you sponsor, the more mega matches you will receive. You can make unlimited income just purely for helping other people. So working together as a team and getting trained. Everyone will be trained through our system. Our training is all centered around everyone working together as a team and putting other people's needs before our own. There is a lot of training available online through our team website, 1998nobelprize.com. We will also personally take you through our special team training should you decide to work with our team. Who we are looking for. We are looking for people that want to make a difference in other people's lives, both financially and health-wise. We are looking for serious individuals who like to work in a team, not people who just work by themselves. What we are looking to have you do is simply make a list of 20 people that you feel this would benefit and simply invite them to listen to this information just like you are tonight, and they can see what we are doing as a team. We're interested in talking to the people that see value in this and just simply duplicating this process over and over again. We only work with a limited number of people at a time. That way everyone gets the individual attention that they truly deserve. Anyone can easily learn and duplicate the system, and this ensures that this system will also work for you, which as our team, you are our top priority. So you have 3 options this evening. You can join as a team member, join us in changing lives around the world. It is the most rewarding thing that I have ever done in my life. You can try the product as a preferred customer. You'll still get a 120-day money-back guarantee on the products that you decide to try. Or if you would like more information, what I would suggest is that you connect with the person that invited you to this webinar in the next 24 to 48 hours so they can openly answer any questions and show you the next steps. I think because we're moving so fast, it is entirely possible that the person that invited you here is brand new, doesn't have all the answers themselves, and that is totally okay because we work as a team. So any person that you're talking to that may have invited you here, if they don't have the answers, what they get to do is they get to leverage the team and the knowledge and the time of the rest of the team. They can pick up the phone, they can call anyone, any point in time, and we will be there to help answer your questions, to help them along the way, and they get to earn money as they're learning the system. So you can educate yourself further at 1998nobelprize.com. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to this information. I wish you the utmost success with your choice in moving forward and creating what you would like out of your life. So I just want you to look at what I just did and ask yourself, is there anything that I just did that you can't do? Or let's take the person that invited you here simply, like, wow, this is amazing information, come and check it out. Is there anything that they did in the last 24 hours that you can't say or do? This business is so simple now. We have everything in place. And because you get to be part of an amazing company with life-changing products and the most amazing team, and I'm not just saying this, I've been around network marketing for over 13 years, and I have truly never seen a team that operates out of honesty and integrity, and when they say that they're going to be there for you and support you as a team, they mean it and they follow through 100%. So anything that we can do to help you as a team, just get back to the person that invited you and let us know what we can do to help you as a team move forward. So in the next 24 hours, reach out and see what you can do to make the difference in your life or the life of someone else, because there are lots of people hurting right now and they need our help.